Hey, it's me. Open the door.
What's the password?
I'm not even gonna tell you to shut up.
Come on in.
Well, hello, welcome back. First thing we're going to do today is make a new list. So up here, we've got our to-do list, and we've got our foreman list. I'm going to create a new list called, but what shall I call it? I'm going to call it things not to do. We'll put it, yeah, things not to do. And the first one on the list will be in regards to last session, which is fight zombies on the roads, not on the grass. And we'll put that there, and then we'll expand upon that. Bushes, scratch. Causing slowed movement. Also going to expand upon that and have start use. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, I just paused the game. Do that again. How do I bring up the... Oh, there we go. And then we're going to expand upon this by saying start using cars. Use car horns to draw and kill zombies. And then we'll expand, draw them to the roads. Right, 2 in the morning. Let's put him to sleep. Too much pain. Why is it muscle fatigue? Why is your right forearm? Oh, in fact, you know what? I'm just gonna let him stay up all night. That's what he did. We'll chuck it away for the moment. To clean that bandage, he seems like he's fine, and if need be, he's wakeful. We'll give him a couple of hours kip. But I'm gonna have my dude chill around the base today. Thing anyway. I need to devise a strategy as well. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to fight with a scratched arm. Oh yeah, we got the canteen, didn't we? I forgot about that. I don't know if we're going to carry you or not. How's the leather doing? Oh, you're still 0.1. Shit. Okay, as long as the claws aren't damaged, that's the main thing. Young sunflowers, nice. It is almost ready. Flax is almost ready. Time really flies through. Pardon me. Kinda wished I'd picked up those hiking bags now actually. Oh yeah, the tent. Tell you what else we want to do as well is find the sleeping bag. Probably in here. No? I definitely picked one up. I definitely picked up a sleeping bag. I've obviously just dumped it somewhere because it was low priority. Maybe I've just put it on the counter here. Now I'm doubting myself. Huh, okay, this is weird. I'm like almost certain that I picked up a sleeping bag. Right? I don't think where else it would be. Could be in the car down at the junction. just got an itchy ankle. Scratch it. Got to scratch it. Oh yeah, baby. Oh shit, you know, something just occurs. Can I open these? Don't think so. No. Unless it's in here? Wouldn't have thought so. That's weird. I would have swore blind that I'd picked up a sleeping bag. Not there, it's not there. How many rounds do we have for this rifle anyway? Is that 2 rounds? Oh, there was a deer to the north of me, wasn't there? We'll have to get our aim and skill up and go pay him a visit. How do you do the 3D placement? I genuinely don't know. bizarre. You're ready. No, you're almost ready. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's Ripple, Scrutch, Heckled. Right, right. Twenty-fifth, 10th. Oh shit. 25th, so like the 10th, wasn't it? Yeah, we posted on the 10th. And then we did the same on the so which means it'll be on the 25th that we'll plan again. Maybe plant some more herbs. What the hell? Oops, let's not do that again. God damn it. Wanted you. So inconsiderate. Let me pick you up. I'm just thinking if we want this to put the scrap in for the generator, but that's just too big and it just looks too, I don't like it. Maybe we can make something like a little container, so it's going to be furniture. Maybe a screwed small bookcase. That's it. That's what we want. Yeah, because we don't need much space. We just want it for to hold electronic scrap and a screwdriver. So it, as I say, that's not going to take up any space at all. I just need one plank here and some nails. Bit of a waste of a plank. Dear God, I wish I could saw this. Wish I could saw logs, it would make my life so much easier. Guess we're gonna cut down another tree. What was it? It was shelf? No. Drawer? No. It was bookcase. Right, let's get the axe then. Where are you? I think I'll just cut down. Try cutting you down. I'm not gonna get a large branch from you, am I? Nah, Okay, we need a bigger tree. Put most of them down. Oh, these goddamn bushes. Okie dokie. Generator repaired and refueled. I don't know whether I'm going to carry that water canteen. Yeah, we'll hold on to it for now. We'll see how we do with it. not going to build a new poncho yet. I've got the materials to make another one. There's just a scratch in that one, and I'm also interested to see how it fares in terms of keeping the water off. So I kind of need to wait until it rains. You can transfer compost between composters. Although I'm not entirely sure why you would do that. Right, I'm really just waiting for the injury to heal and for time to pass. So maybe some exercise. He is tired though, so once I've done that one bit of exercise, it's going to be done for the rest of the day. Let's get some done. Strength and fitness, where are you now? Nearly level 2 axe. Oh nice, so we're actually really close to level level 4 fitness. Right, I'm going to give him an early night. $11 at night is an early night for a wakeful character. But because of the pain yesterday, you didn't get an awful lot of sleep. Weight's up to 83, which is superb. That makes me really happy. We've still got tons of vegetable oil as well. So things are really good on the non-perishable front. We've just planted a ton of oh crap, did I do the wrong exercise last night? I think I did, you know. Because I picked up the dumbbell, which makes me think let's pick it up and see. Oh, that's interesting. So we have a dumbbell, but we can't use it. I wonder if that's a bug. We should be able to do bicep curls and a dumbbell press. Huh. I mean, I don't mind. I'm happy to do burpees. Speaking of which, I'm going to do that now. I would like very much to be level 4 fitness. Oh, I need to weigh them and favourite them because we don't want him taking them off. He scratches his foot. But yeah, let's cross the line on level 4. We might as well get the benefit from that. And also give us a chance to spin the clock on the plants. Once the rabbits come through, once the potatoes come through, sorry, we'll catch a few rabbits and then we'll put the popsicle freezer up. I'd like to a small supply of rabbit meat cooked ready in the freezer, but mainly the potatoes. It's what I want. I'll mainly want a freezer full of potatoes so I can go get the rabbits whenever I want. $8,700. We're getting close. We just burned through the day, of course, but that's fine. 1,800. So we're getting approximately 100 XP per repetition. There we go. Level 4, happy doors. Ah, see, that's why he's picking up the dumbbell, because he's just proximity. What we'll do is we'll place the dumbbell out the way. Quickly look at the traps. The farm, I should say. Potatoes. Flax is still in here. So we have quite a few interesting crops that is just on the edge of the regimen. I don't want to leave the base, although that injury should be fixed by now. Yep. Let's drop. Let's wash the bandage. I think 3 is more than enough. And then this one we can just, I don't know, we'll just put it in here. I'll keep 3 just, I mean, to be honest, if I'm getting 3 injuries. But then again, I got 2 injuries of the day. Let's put him to sleep. Oh, he's in too much pain. One more bottle of vegetable oil. I think the pain will drop down in a little while because it's just exercise fatigue. Oh, it's getting worse. Right, okay, let's just take some painkillers. It's a little bit concerning in so much as we don't have any of the painkillers, but the main thing was to get us to like 5, 6 strength and fitness, and we're level 5 strength and we're level 4 fitness, so in that regard we've almost accomplished it. Plus repetitions maxed, so that's the main, that was I would say the big goal, get the repetition bar full. Right, can I have my potatoes please? Why are you taking so long? Got sunflowers coming through. Tobacco's almost ready, although I'm not gonna lie, there's not much value in the tobacco. Let's make some more charcoal. Might disassemble that charcoal burning pit. It's a little bit inconveniently placed. Nice. Can we disassemble you? No, okay. Guess we're leaving it there then. I should really grind blacksmithing. You know what? I'm gonna get level 2. Sorry, that's like the game's really loud with that. So this is how I've figured it out. If I forge bar quarters, I can then forge simple blades. And then I can just smelt them back down again. Oh, I can cast a steel ingot already. Cool. Didn't know I had the metal for that. I think there's a bug at the moment where it won't let me do multiple. It won't let me smelt multiple in one go. Was that medium? No, it must be small. Yeah, simple metal blade, smelt down, max. Oh, he is doing it. Right, he's done it. Iron chunk, drop that back down again. So if we then click on this, smelt, bar quarter, do I not have that favorited? Yeah, I do. Right, level 2 blacksmithing. Now, the disappointing thing here is we have, I think, we don't have blacksmithing 2. We have blacksmithing 3 and 4, I believe. Let me just check my books. Three and 4, yeah. So unfortunately, if we had blacksmithing 2, we would have blacksmithing 2, 3 and 4, which would be amazing because that would take us all the way to level 8. So the idea of grinding from level 3 and 4 without any sort of boost beyond fast learner, wherever that is. No, that's inventive. Can't remember which of the icons it is for fast learner. I need to find out now. Brave, adrenaline junk you wake for. Light eater. There we go, fast learner. So it's plus 25%, I think. So that's what we get to all non-combat skills. But it's not exactly the plus 75 you would get from one point. Is this a storm? I think this is a storm. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it said that there was a storm on the way. Pretty sure that's what it is. Ah, good for the plants, if nothing else. What's our water situation? We have 42 litres left in the bath, 15 in the toilet, and 10 in the sink. And I think all of the sinks downstairs are empty. I'd love to find a pipe wrench so we can set up plumbing. We have a rain barrel here that we salvaged from somewhere or other. I think we got it from the McCoy estate. But we need a pipe wrench before we. Flax is almost ready. So close. You flax as well. Good, okay. We're gonna have so much. I mean, we've already got a lot of thread. So this is the interesting thing about flax. If you process flax, it gives you a lot of thread. And we already managed to get some through. So we've got sinew thread from the pigs that we killed. And we've got 51 thread. Even though we haven't found any in shops, we've just made that solely from flax. But here's the kicker, we don't have a single needle, and we don't have the recipe to make one. We have the carving skill, sorry, to make a needle. We just don't have the recipe. which is like so annoying because we have all the thread. Like grinding, tailoring, yes, it's a pain, but all you need is burlap sacks, and then you just rip them apart and remake them, and that's not too much of a hardship. Plus, I love tailoring. I think there's so many benefits to it. It's such a great end game skill, but we can't do it because we haven't found a needle. I think you can research craft them from knitting needles, and I think one of the frustrating thing was I saw some knitting needles on the way out of West Point, and I was like, oh, it's no problem, I'll just make some, but I didn't realise I can't make knitting needles either, and I don't know how else or what else you can research craft. You know what it is? I'm gonna have a quick look at the wiki. It's cheating, it's being a bit cheaty, and it's not really normally how I play. But I'm desperate to know. Maybe there's a way I can do it. So what does it say? Table stories, yeah, glove box. You can find that. Didn't realize you could find them on car seats as well. Okay. But what I want to know is, can you tell me the following recipes can be learned by researching this item? So right, so if you've got the magazine called Small Scale Smithing and Blacksmithing 6 and Tailoring 5, which kind of defeats the purpose because we need it to level. And if you've got Carving 4 and the magazine Ancient Tailoring, you can make one. So it's Ancient Tailoring that we need. But it doesn't tell us about research crafting. I'm 90% sure that it's needles, knitting needles specifically. So the plan in the near future is to, this is our base here, we are just kind of southwest of West Point. We started like here, we came past the mansions, past the scout cabin, and then we came down here to live, and we've been pretty much been here ever since. We've cleared the McCoy estate and we've cleared the gas station down here. The plan, I'm not certain, but I think the next plan is I'm going to drive up here and I'm going to take over this as a base, and I'm going to use that to launch like into West Point, because it's this that I want. That's where the loot is. I don't really feel like I need to kill all the zombies here to get into the houses. I just want to get access to some storage lots here, etc. I think that's what I'm going to do. I can't think of a better plan. That's the kind of the plan that I came up with. Right, I need to go to the loo. I'm going to be back in just 1 minute. So yeah, I won't be long.
Hey, it's me. Open the door.
What's the password?
Tell you to shut up.
Come on in. I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Our bonds are of nature and require no gratitude.
All right. I might go down there tomorrow because I have to come back the same day anyway because I don't want to leave these plants. How's the van doing in terms of fuel? Right, so we can fill up the fill up the van as well. Weapons and water. Man. Oh yes, I'll tell you something else I might want to do is pick up that. Pick up the other hiking bags back at Dixie. What's useful? Probably welding. We're not anywhere near getting to the point where we can weld because we need we don't have a blowtorch and we don't have a face mask. Oh nice, we're nearly overweight. That's actually really good. Let's give him an early night. And I need to remember to pick up some herbs. We can just use them for non-fattening food. So one of the cool things that I've discovered recently that I want to share is dried herbs. So dried herbs are a non-perishable food that actually give a little bit of hunger. Like -5 is not a terrible amount of hunger. Now since it's a long drive, do you know what? Since we're leaving the base and since we haven't got refrigeration on, let's just kill the generator. It's early in the morning, but we've got the car and we've got the headlights, so let's just set off now and then we're gonna lose less time. Probably should have brought the jacket actually. We'll keep the van nice and slow until we get onto the main road. I might pick up the hiking bags. I think in terms of moving logs, I think they're actually going to be really useful. So I found a camping event. So it's where you see like some tents, etc. In the middle of the woods. And there was several zombies there. Actually, no, there wasn't. Sorry, there was several like dead zombies, and one alive one, and several hiking bags. And I didn't really want to take them because it was late and it was dark, and I was kind of a bit nervous, if I'm being honest. But I think by the time we get down there today, it should be bright enough, and I think I'll go back and get them because when I'm cutting down trees, my car isn't able to carry an awful lot. But if I went with, say, 2 hiking bags in each hand, I'll be able to carry an awful lot more. Whoa, that was sudden. Shit, I didn't even see you. Whoa, I didn't even see you either. Oh, best clear these. Okay, so our mission today has been somewhat waylaid by the fact that the zombies have moved around quite a bit. Okay, we're just gonna let them kind of aggro on the van, and then I can just pull these a couple at a time. Ah, okay, so we've got the group moving up as well. We should also eat the herbs to get rid of this hunger malice. Pick up all the metal that we find. So since we've been here last, there was, or rather the last time we were here, there was quite a few car alarms. And that kind of dragged them all into one place, and they've since dispersed quite a bit. Which is kind of inconvenient, but you have to think about zombies. They're very inconsiderate. Nope. Nope. Permission to stand up denied. Oh, I need to remember to turn the music back on as well. Lead pipe is doing the work, like. Oh my goodness. Talk about MVP. Lead pipe does not give a fuck. Oh, there he is. Take that back. I don't know if we can smelt the lead pipe. Ooh. That's why I always click set alarm when I pick up an alarm, and it just means it gives me the option to disable them. Otherwise you've got alarms going off at the... Isn't a big problem, but it's just annoying when you get an alarm and you don't want it. Oh, let's turn the music back on as well. So yeah, it's going to be a little while before we level up Nimble. Got lots of backpedaling. It's a little bit exerted. Man, that rain is loud. But we just so happens that we set this place up as a base. So I put a chair in here, just sit in here and rest for an hour. Oh, I see. So he's not very good with the large handle because it's long. It's long, blunt. I was wondering why he wasn't very effective with this. Because it's long and he's got experience in short. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? Put our poncho on to keep this rain off. Excuse me. Let's leave you. I think we can fill the gas can. We can fill the van up without too much drama, I don't think. Oh god, I need to turn it around. Yeah, let's stick to the plan of going to Dixie and getting those. Getting those hiking bags. Can't see them yet. Up there they are. Don't know if you can see them over there. Excuse me. There's like 3, 4 big hiking bags. We only need you only need 2. Take the sleeping bag as well, actually. These are just regular hike. There we go, big hiking bag. Oh, that's a hatchet. Nice. I never noticed that before. And I never noticed the saucepan either. That's some extra metal to disassemble. I would take the chili, why not? I don't think we'll ever use it. It'll always be a backup. Paring knife. I didn't notice that the first time I was here. But all of the hiking bags and all of the fanny packs and everything else are empty, which is really very sad. Very sad indeed. That car there is in really good shape, and I would take it if I didn't have better. But I'll tell you what I should do. I should make a note of it. Forget what it is. I think it's Nyola Saloon. I don't know if that's what it is, but for the purposes of, I'll know what it is, if you know what I mean. Right. Oh, let's not crash the car into any zombies. But let's slow it down a bit while we go through this section. There's some nice sports cars in this park or not. We've already managed to snag one over there. And there's a van on the roof because Project Zomboid. Oh, do you know what? He might just be a survivor zombie. So let's just jump out and kiss him on the mouth with my tire iron. Ah. How selfish. Inconsiderate zombie. So yeah, up here there is a decent building to take over West Point. Let's slow it down a bit, and then I can take this stuff and put it in the back of the van. Bosh. Right, let's see. Oh, do you know something else as well? I haven't had the chat window open. Studio, if you are still there, hello. Sorry I didn't see your message sooner. I just realised I didn't have the chat window open. My apologies. That is quite rude. Oh, Studlow. It's not studio, it's Studlow. Think slow drive. Oh, I need to remember to turn on. Let's try something. No, I can't. Oh wait, maybe I can. That's because studio was taken. I have. It's funny you should ask that because I checked this just the other day. I have 7,300 hours in. Or is it 400? 7,400 it might be. But yeah, sorry for missing your message. I had the controls window open instead of the chat. I have like a channel. Like the other day, I had like 100 people in here, and not a single one said. Nobody said anything. And then I have like one stream where there's 4 people in the channel, and I get somebody who's quite chatty, which is really good. You have 370. Well, I mean, I've had the game. I think it came out in 2012 and I bought it in 2013. So, and it's one of my favourite games. But there's people who have way more hours than I do. Some people are like a full-on obsessive. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty mad about the game. It's fair to say, I mean, it should be obvious that with this many hours that I'm pretty big fan. But there's people that have got much more than me. Whoa, game, please don't do that. Right, let's just back off. And then rest. To go home soon anyway. 2023 year. I mean, to be fair, I mean the game's always been fun, but I think it's in the last few years, like build 41, it kind of jumped up in terms of how good the game was, and build 42 is like another level of like fun. Like the new map is really beautiful. But I love answering questions. I don't have all the answers, but there's a fair chance I'll be able to answer any questions that you have, and I love talking about Project Zomboid. Love talking about it. I think we'll go home. Oh shit, there was one other thing I wanted to check. Because we might have a better base alternative. So what I'm thinking is there's a then again, yeah, that's quite a lot, isn't it? So there's like a cargo container over there where my cursor is, and I was thinking I could maybe turn that into a base. That might be safer. Well, I don't know. But we'll go home for the traps. I mean, I keep calling them the traps. We'll go home for the farming because we've got some plants that are about to come through, and I'd be absolutely apoplectic if I let them go rotten. I mean, I think from what I've learned from other people, because I don't have a channel per se, I just stream, I just play the game and I enjoy it. You might want to just try doing that, because you know, people don't always enjoy watching what I do because I've played it for so long. I'm playing like settings that aren't familiar to them. I'm doing things that I just aren't relatable to them. Whereas the settings that you play, which will be relatable to them, you will be picking up lots of loot. You'll have lots of cars, that sort of thing. If you're gonna, that's for streaming, and for but if you're gonna make videos, from what I've seen of other like streamers, like DayZ streamers and stuff, what they've always said is just start and be consistent, you know. The key is one of the key things is consistency. You know, just make videos, like maybe 1-2 videos a week, and then, you know, as you make them, after a couple of months, you'll realize where you can get better. You know, you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, the production quality here isn't so great, you know. But if you're young, start now, because you're in the perfect time to do it, you know. You're gonna kind of, like, there's one streamer, you might know him. There's a DayZ streamer called Sour Sweet, and he's like 21, 22 years of age, and he's already got a massive following, and it's because he started when he was like 16 or something, and although he was pretty low key, he just kept at it, you know, and he kind of worked on how he presented his videos, he worked on his production, and he's also like a half decent player, you know, and all of those things will improve. But I'm not the best person to give advice on necessarily a channel, because my channel isn't really something that I've pursued. As I say, all I do is every now and then, when I fancy it, I load up Project Zomboid and I just play it, but I just, you know, I stream it sometimes. And what I've done in this instance is, because Build 42 Stable has come out, this is obviously going to be the more stable of the versions, I can set up a long play, knowing that things shouldn't break. There's not going to be any updates that are going to break the save, so I can kind of start a new save. And if I don't get myself killed like I nearly did the other day, it should be, you know, people should get invested in the save, as it were. So if you like this, if you like the channel, drop a subscribe, drop a like for me. It'll help me out a lot. But thanks for chatting anyway. It's nice to have a conversation with somebody. But I would say the best thing I can do for you is probably just game knowledge is where I'm probably strongest. So if you have any questions about like how to do this and do that, I know a fair bit now. I know most of it. I'm still pretty crappy with mechanics, because it's not something I generally do a lot of. But a lot of the crafting disciplines I'm pretty good on, and when it comes to farming, specifically farming the new things, I'm actually, I like to think I'm probably ahead of the curve. So what I've gathered is from what I've gathered, if you're gonna post long YouTube videos, or if you're going to just post like helpful videos. It depends what sort of things you can do, you know. If your channel is mainly going to be about shorts, it's my impression is shorts are a really good way of grabbing people's attention, because they're only you know, because they've got if you've got a short attention span, you can watch half a dozen shorts. You know what I mean? They're a great way of introducing people to your channel. But if your channel is full of long videos, then it's kind of counterproductive. Does that make sense? I mean, I would experiment. Yeah, you're probably right. As I say, I'm not an expert. I want to be clear on that. Like, when it comes to actually running a channel, I don't think I can consider myself a success. Do you know what I mean? I enjoy what I do, but I wouldn't consider myself to be good at it. I think I've got some knowledge of streaming, and I think I'm half decent at that. But yeah, I'm no pro. Let's put it that way. Oh, let's leave the sleeping bag in the... You in there. You in the non-perishables. Keep the hatchet until the morning so we can research craft it. Can I harvest the flax yet? Please let me have the flax. But I get the impression you're fairly young. So yeah, you're in a good position. You're in the right place. It gives you a big advantage. It's just going to give you more time to learn. Okay, so we can forge axe heads now, which is lovely. Might stick the hatchet. Yeah, maybe stick the hatchet in the van. Because we don't need it for cutting down trees. Right, let's finish reading. And also keep an eye on my strength and fitness. Because I need to start back on. Start back on that. Put him to bed and then hopefully tomorrow. Plants already. Fingers crossed. Ah, he's high weight again. I love that. I love that that's an actual thing. It took me so hard to get my character's weight back up. Holy crap, that time grows really quickly. Out of interest, if we did 93 crafts to level 3 and 37 crafts, so we could grind it, but 93 and 37 to grind to level 3. That's insane. What can we do at level 2? Is there anything good? Run's been going really good. Everything. So I'll give you a kind of quick recap as to what's happened. I spawned in West Point here, and I kind of ran out the city because it's ×4 population. Like went down the coast. I went to the mansion. There was too many zombies. I went up here, and I lived there for a little bit, but I can't remember why, but I needed to leave. And then I came down here, set up my base up here, and I basically have lived there since. And then I just started clearing some of the buildings like around here, cleared the McCoy estate, and I set up the gas station, set up a generator at the gas station, so I've got 2 generators. So I've got food, water, electricity, and I'm probably going to take over these. I'm going to drive up here, set one of these up as a base, and then use that to start taking over West Point. But it's going good. Yeah, I mean we've got the advanced forge, we've got the advanced furnace. And I've been really enjoying it. I did nearly die at the pony room, which was stupid. But I think I've learned my lesson. I know what I did wrong. So close. Yeah, I know. The thing is though, right? I'm playing with the mindset of I don't want this to be a short run. The idea is I fully intend to live for years. Like I fully intend to live well beyond winter and into next year. Because this is a stable version, and without bragging, I believe that I can live for years, really, if I want to. But there are certain things, like I know why I nearly died, and I know, and that's something that's fairly new to B42. It's because I ran through a bush and scratched the ankle, and there were zombies right behind us. So I know why I nearly died, and I know how to prevent it next time, and it's by fighting on the road rather than on the grass and in the bushes. So I'm gonna start doing that. Make sure I do that and not take liberties, I guess. Oh, that's nice. Look, the snow's kind of piled up on top of the benches and stuff. That looks really nice. Oh, and you got the snow speckled on the wind. Oh, that looks so good. I haven't seen winter since Build 42. In the fences. I wonder how my pigs are doing actually. I wonder if they're okay. They're not too cold. I mean, he's healthy, and he's just lying outside in the cold, so seems alright. Where's the sow? I want to know if she's pregnant. Oh, fuck off! They've just fucking scratched my new pants. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream soon, so you've timed it quite well in that sense. But yeah, good luck with your run. And yeah, don't die, okay? So yeah, man, take care. Right, I'm gonna end stream. Thank you for popping in. I know it's only been a short one, but I've got visitors coming over. So I'm gonna call it here. Thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you don't mind. And yeah, I'll see you next time. You take care.
Hey, it's me. Open the door. Shut up.